Dear students, this is 12th Zoology video class, Chapter 6, Part 3. Chapter 6, Part 3, Evolution. Last video class, we have seen theory of chemical evolution. In that, we also seen two scientists' suggestion, Oparin and Haldane concept. Then next topic we have started geological time scale. Geological time scale. Geological time scale means the duration of the earth history is called geological time scale. This geological time scale have been divided into eras. That includes Paleozoic, Mesozoic, Cenozoic. In Paleozoic we are completed, and also Paleozoic there are 7 epochs are there. Yes, 7 periods are there in Paleozoic era. That also we are seen. The next topic we are going to see is the one Mesozoic era. What is that one? Mesozoic era. In this era or in this period, the dominance of reptiles we can see. Mesozoic era, more dominance of reptiles are there. Reptiles are more in this era. That's why they say dominance of reptiles. Since there are more reptiles existed in this era, they are called golden age of reptiles. This is very important one word for your exam point of view. Just underline. If you have a textbook, take out your textbook, take your pencil, just underline. They'll ask you one word. Dash era is called golden age of reptiles. Mesozoic era is called golden age of reptiles. It is divided into 3 periods. It is divided into 3 periods, namely Triassic. First one is the one Triassic, which means origin of egg-laying mammals. So in this Triassic, in this Mesozoic era only, egg-laying mammals are appeared. Egg-laying mammals were appeared. The next period is the one Jurassic. Next period is the one Jurassic. In this period, the dinosaurs were dominant on the earth. In this period, the dinosaurs were dominant on this earth. Here, which period? In Mesozoic era. In second period, that is we call as a Jurassic. That is the dominant of the earth. And fossil birds. And fossil bird, we say that fossil bird name we call as a Archaeopteryx. Just repeat after me. Archaeopteryx, which means the birds which have existed from the reptiles. That first bird one we call as a Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx means the birds which are existed, which are come from the reptile, that is we call as a Archaeopteryx. And crustaceous. Crustaceous means extinctions of toothed birds and dinosaurs. Extinction means destroyed. So we have toothed birds just extinct, destroyed, and dinosaurs also destroyed. And emergency of modern birds. Emergency of modern birds, we say extinction. Extinctions of all these things. Our next topic, our next era is called as a Cenozoic era. This Cenozoic era, we can say as the age of mammals, because mammals have started to appear in the Cenozoic era. It is subdivided into two periods. It is subdivided into two periods, namely tertiary and quaternary. We'll see tertiary a period is characterized by abundant mammalian fauna. So in this area, in this period, more number of mammalian fauna appeared. Fauna means what? Small animals appeared, that mammals. This period is subdivided into five epochs. This period is subdivided into five epochs. Namely, you can repeat after me. Paleocene. Just take your textbook, underline. Paleocene is the first one. In this period, placental mammals were appeared. Placental mammals were appeared. And next one is the one Eocene. Second period is the one Eocene. Underline Eocene, just write 2. Monotremous, except duck-billed platypus echidna. Platypus echidna, hoofed mammals and carnivores were appeared in this Eocene. And third one, just underline this third, Oligocene. Underline Oligocene. In this period, higher placental mammal appeared. The next one is the one, fourth one, Miocene. In this period, origin of first man-like apes were appeared. As you have learned in lower classes, the first man that appear from apes. Apes means, monkey, a chimpanzee. Okay, then Pliocene, origin of man from man-like apes. In this Pliocene period only, man-like apes were appeared. These are all five periods that just belongs to tertiary or tertiary. The next one is the one quaternary period. Witnessed decline of mammals and beginning of human social life. See, in this quaternary periods only, that witness decline of mammals. Mammals are just started to destroy, and also beginning of the human social life were appeared. Beginning of the human social life were appear. Okay, then next, the age of fossils can be determined using two methods. Age of fossils can be determined by two methods, namely relative dating and absolute dating. Just underline this one, 2 marks they'll ask you, and differentiate also they can be a possible of asking these questions. What do you mean by relative dating? So relative dating is used to determine a fossil by comparing it to similar rocks and fossils of known age. So the fossils are they're going to relate. They're going to relate. That is because of relating dating. When does these fossils die? How many years they lived? All these things they find out through the fossils by relating of dating one. The next one, absolute dating, is used to determine the precise age of a fossil by using radiometric dating. By using radiometric dating to measure the decay of isotopes. With the help of isotope, they'll identify how many years these animals were lived or died. All these things they'll identify. Absolutely, they'll identify. In that one, they relate. This may lived up to from 300 to 400. That is a relative dating. Here, absolutely, exactly, this animal they lived in this year. That's what we call as absolute dating. That can be determined by the age of fossils by using radiometric dating as used to measure isotopes. We have seen the relative dating and absolute dating. Then next, before we go to next topic, there is one tabular column here. This is what the tabular column. This tabular column you can read. This is a geological time scale. whatever the explanation so far we are seeing, all these explanations are just given as a tabular column. In this tabular column, they given first column is one era, second one is one years in million, then period, then epoch, fauna, and flora. Here, while you go through, while you read this tabular column, you're supposed to learn from bottom to top. Bottom to top, because the reason is here. First one is the one Precambrian. Before Paleozoic era, there was a one period was that is because the Precambrian. And afterwards Paleozoic era. In this era only more invertebrates are there appeared. And Mesozoic era. Mesozoic era, that is the golden age of reptiles we are seen. And Cenozoic era, age of mammals. All this thing they'll ask you one word. Whatever so far I told you, this is very important one word. You can write it in a textbook also. Cenozoic era is meant for age of mammals. More number of mammals are appeared in this era. Then Mesozoic era, golden age of reptile. They'll ask you very often. Mesozoic. And see, Paleozoic is the one more invertebrates were, marine invertebrates were appeared. You can note it down, this one. You can write in a textbook also. So here, Precambrian. 3000 million years ago it appeared. In that one, up, lower, middle, upper were there. Here, epoch are not present. Then fauna and flora. What are the animals appeared in this Precambrian? 3000 million years ago. The lower regions, the planktons, prokaryotes were appeared. Then middle of the periods, appearance of eukaryotes. Then upper periods, multicellular organisms were appeared when 3000 million years ago. Then afterwards, Paleozoic era, 510 is a Cambrian. Fossils of invertebrates were appeared, and in plants, origin of algae were appeared. Then 430 million years ago, Ordovician. Ordovician, here the animals, dominance of invertebrates and appearance of first land plants in the Ordovicians. And 350 million years ago, it's a period is one Silurian period. What is that one? Silurian. Earliest fishes, land invertebrates were appeared. And plant Zoosterophyllum. Zoosterophyllums. And 315 million years ago, Devonian periods were appeared. During that time, age of fishes were appeared. No type of fishes were appeared in this period only, Devonian period only. Then here plants, progymnosperms. Progymnosperms were appeared. Progymnosperms were appeared. The next one, Carboniferous. This Carboniferous itself, they are 255 million years ago. The Mississippians, earliest reptiles were appeared. Then Carboniferous 230, Pennsylvanian. Earliest amphibians and abundant echinoderms were appeared. The amphibians appeared Pennsylvanian years only, periods only. And flash seeds and ferns, bryophytes were appeared. Then 205 Permian periods, mammals like reptiles were appeared. Then flash, arbosant, lycopods were appeared. So these are the informations about Paleozoic. The next one is on Mesozoic era. Mesozoic era, here 180 million years ago Triassic, and 150 million years ago Jurassic, and 125 million years ago, Crustaceous. All this type of animals were appear. Golden age of reptiles rise from dinosaurs. And plants, here plants, spinopsids, gincogs, nettles, dicotyledons, all these things were appear. Then herbaceous, lycopods, ferns, coniferous, cycads, all these plants were appeared in this period only. And next is the one Cenozoic era. 100, 20, 10, 15 million years ago, 6 million years ago, 1 million years ago. 100 to 15 we say as a tertiary. Here Paleocene, Eocene, Oligocene, Miocene, Pliocene. Again I'll repeat: Paleocene, Eocene, Oligocene, Miocene, Pliocene. The mammals and birds were appeared, and human evolutions are appeared in the Pliocene. An age of angiosperms. Were appeared. Age of angiosperms, dicotyledon appears, and here the quaternary Pleistocene, that's the age of human beings, and recent Holocene, age of mammals. Now we are 1 million years ago. The age of mammals were appeared in the flora. Angiosperms, monocotyledon were appeared. So in this method only you have to learn this tabulatum. You have to learn from bottom to top. Then only you can learn easily. Okay, today we have completed geological time scale, and also we have seen explanations of it. Just go through today itself. It's very important one. When NEET exam, entrance exam point of view, they'll ask you. When a public exam also, they'll ask you one more sure one questions. One more question they'll be asked in this chapter, in this topic. So if you have any doubt, you can contact me. Okay, bye. Take care.